and shapes. Activity 2. Everybody counts. Your child will benefit from this lesson by creating groups of up to 5 objects. Learning that the last number counted tells how many. Learning to match quantities. Identifying which of 2 sets has more or less. Learning to order quantities.
Let's make some counting cards, okay? First, can you cut some squares for us? Let's make the cards. So Calvin and I did a lesson called Everybody Counts, and first we started with some paper, and I let him cut in some kind of something that resembled an index card, and then he picked out matching stickers for each card in quantities of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pick which sticker do you want to look like number 1 for one sticker. You pick any sticker you want.
And this one.
Okay, you pick it and put it on one card.
Use pieces of paper or index cards to have your child create matching cards. There should be 2 cards with 1 item glued on each, 2 cards with 2 items glued on each, 2 cards with 3 items glued on each, 2 cards with 4 items glued on each, and 2 cards with 5 items glued on each.
2s. What color do you want to use for 2s? You want to use red? No? Which one?
Red.
Okay, here's one to start. How many makes 2? Oh, how many we want on each one? Can we have 2 on each one? Okay.
Ready for 2?
Yep.
Children learn that there is a relationship between a number name and a quantity as they use math in everyday lives. As children learn that nearly everything they do involves math, they may gain more confidence in their own ability to use it.
Oh, how many is that?
2.
We need one more for 3. He instantly recognized that the 3 should match and be the same color, and he could pick out the matching quantities pretty well. Right? Is that 3?
Uh-huh.
Can you count them? That's not 5. Try again. Let me see. Here, I'll hold these. How many are right here?
1, 2, 3.
Perfect. Okay, what's next?
4.
4.
For this lesson, you will need items to glue or place onto pieces of paper, such as bottle lids, bread bag fasteners, stickers, small scraps of paper, or yarn bits, or make fingerprints. 10 pieces of paper or index cards to glue the items onto, and glue.
Okay, we are going to learn how to make cards today that will help us count. The animals will be fun because she can relate to them. She knows what all the animals are. So part of the project, I think, was putting the cards together. That was the fun part because she was able to match the different animals and to count out how many she needed.
Once the cards are created, ask your child to tell how many items are on a card. Choose a card and find one that has more. Choose a card and find one that has fewer. Match cards with the same number of items.
Becca, can you find a card that has 3 on it? Can you show it to me? There you go. Can you count it for me?
1, 2, 3.
Good job. Can you find another card that has 3 on it?
1, 2, 3.
Awesome. Good job. Count how many are on that card and you tell me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. Okay, that has 5 on it. Can you find a card that only has 4? How about this card? How many are on that card?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Good job. Hey, can you find one that has 5 on it? That's right. You knew that, didn't you? But now we need to find another one that has 5 on it. Can you see another one that has 5 on it? You might have to count a few cards. Count how many are on that one and tell me.
In kindergarten, Children will be counting in groups up to 10. They will also be comparing two groups of objects to determine which groups have the same, fewer, or more.
We're going to play another game. It's called Fewer and More. Okay. Fewer is when you don't have as many. Okay. More is when you have a lot. Okay, a lot more than the other. Okay, how many are on this card?
1, 2,
Okay, how many are on this card?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Which one has fewer or less? Close. Yeah, 2. Yep, 2 is less than 4, so it's fewer than 4. Well, number one, I think it was good for me to do it with her so that I know where she's at and I can help her move on and learn new things. Also, I think that particular lesson, the cards, can be used also, I think, in an introduction to mathematics, because you can not only use the cards for grouping and matching and, counting, but you can use them for adding. 1 is less than 2. You're right. Which one has less or fewer? Which one? Point to one card. Yep, you're right. 3 is less than 10. Good job. Yay, good job.
Access our Parent Center at ReadySetSchool.org. Find an around-town calendar, an idea exchange to share tips with other parents, and a resource directory to make the lessons all your own.